welcome to the very first episode of the Daily Struggle, where your struggle is our struggle.
Yes, it is.
So let's talk about it. All right.
Happy New Year's, big dog.
Happy New Year's, bro. How was your New Year's Eve, man?
Hey, man, it was good, man. Maybe too many tequila shots for me, but
yeah.
I mean, I made it home safe.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Always.
Oh man.
Did Martin come out last night?
Hey, people don't know about that guy yet, so we'll keep that one to us right now.
I feel like he was like about to arrive to the party, and then someone had already called his Uber before he got there.
You know what? My intermediate Chuck, he did his job and got Martin home safe before he showed up.
Yeah. That's funny.
Trust me, that guy's a party, but not many people know about him and want to see him.
You know, it's been a while since we've seen him, so
thank goodness. Trust me.
I mean, when's the last time you seen Cortez though?
You know what? I cannot think about it. Honestly, I mean, it's been a minute, and I want to say tequila was involved though. I mean, I think tequila brings out that drunk person and everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, tequila just does the job, and it's been a minute. I can't even think about it. I always think about Vegas. Vegas always everybody gets out there and they
right.
You know, like, but
And for those of you listening that don't know, my name's Nico. This is my boy Chuck over here. But
yes, hello everybody.
When we get a little drunk, we got our drunk names. I guess you can say. I'm Cortez. That's my middle name. Martin that's your real name.
That's my real name.
We call you Chuck.
Family name is Chuck.
Yeah.
But since I have no middle name,
yeah,
the real guy comes out. I guess I don't know.
I feel like you, Martin, arriving to the group is what started the name, the drunk name giving.
You know
feel
what?
Me?
It might have, yeah.
Because nobody was calling anybody. Nobody was calling me Cortez.
Yeah.
And I feel like,
and it was so random. So I don't know how, and that's how things start. That's how little jokes start. That's how it becomes fun. And it was just that night in Vegas that it was. Holy shit, this is a different guy.
I was like, this ain't Chuck, bro. This is somebody else, dude. That's funny.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so anyways, Happy New Year's again. This is January 1st. One of the topics we want to talk about today is best and worst moments of your 2019 season. You feel me? Because I know we all have them. We all look back and think like, man, I could have done this better, or I was embarrassed about this moment, or whatever. So, what's yours, Chuck?
So 2019. I mean, 2019 was probably. And I don't know. I've heard this a lot. Is everybody says it's like it's my worst year, and
yeah.
I don't know. It was just a hell of a random year, I guess. But it was my 30th birthday year, so I thought it would be legendary.
Yeah.
But
Dirty 30.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, the worst thing was for me is cell phones. I lost 2 cell phones in 2019, dude.
You lost 2 cell phones?
Yeah.
I've never lost a cell phone, dog.
Bro, and
I've never lost a cell phone.
It's the worst feeling ever because you always got to go back to your old ass cell phone, and you realize when you realize at that moment, like, damn it, like I had a shitty phone before.
Yeah.
Like it really is crazy though. It's just man, and honestly, I lost one on my birthday, which hell of a time on my 30th birthday, but ordering the Uber, I think I left it in the Uber. And,
that's right. Yeah.
And I got home safe.
Right on.
But and I realized last night is that I have my phone in my hand and I always put it down next to me in an Uber. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, this is why I lose my phone. I put it down next to me. So every time I leave a Lyft or Uber, I make sure I look back. I always look back. That's a little idea or a little helpful hint for you all. Like Phil's like, look back in the Uber. Make sure you don't leave nothing there, house keys or anything, wallet.
Right,
Right.
But you know what you should have, bro? Like you should have, those wallets that had like the chain attached to it. You should have one of those, but for your phone. Dog.
Oh, bro, I think so, dude.
You should have one of those, bro.
That's some hilarious shit. I feel like that, like back in 2010, I feel like that was a thing back in the day, though.
Yeah.
Have a little chain hanging outside your pocket and shit.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, that was one of my worst moments, and I mean, worst thing to do in 2019 was just phones, bro. Like, man, like You would never think. And then now phones are so expensive too. Like it's just crazy. Yeah. It really is crazy though. Best moment 2019. Probably moving into the place I'm at now. It's just so much space, you know. And then I mean, me and my old roommate, good guy, but we were paid so much for an apartment, you know what I mean? And so now I'm living in a house with some new roommates, and it's clutch, dude. Like it really is clutch, you know, living in more space, you know what I mean? And as you've seen, I mean, you always come over a lot, backyard parties and little kickbacks that just turn into parties, you know. Like it's just good times, you know. So it works out like that, and then I'm gonna add my new job. You know what I mean? And I'm always gonna say, you know, just try to get better. If you hate your job, that has to be something that you should be, especially with a new year starting. Try to push yourself to get a better job. You know, you want to go. You should want to go to work. You know what I mean? My new job, maybe because I had a shitty job before. Excuse my language.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
You know, it makes me. It helps out that I what's the word I'm looking for right here? I love my new job pretty much.
Right on.
I can't think of it. You know what I mean? It's just
You should though. I mean, you shouldn't have to, you know, torture yourself by going to a place that, you know, like, man, I don't want to be here, but you gotta be there every day, minimum 40 hours a week. Right. And
honestly, I mean, and this is the struggle. Really is a struggle that when you don't go to school, this is the, you know, that's the choice you make.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, but I mean, it was a struggle to find a good job, you know, and daily struggles. Hey, there you go.
Daily struggle. It always comes full circle. Daily struggle.
But how about you, bro? What's up, man? I mean, what
best and worst moments, dude? To be honest, while you're talking right now, I was like, bro, I got nothing, bro. I mean, I could think of little moments that are like, for instance, my best moments, like my birthday. You guys all surprised me. Love you. Surprised me with taking me to Korean barbecue, and you guys were all there. And I thought the night was over.
When you're going there or what?
Well, no. Well, I mean, we got there, and Lovey was like, table for 8 or 10 or something like that. I was like, what? I thought it was just me and her. And then I was like, what are you talking about? 8 or like what? And then I walked in, and all you guys just sitting there. Just a table full of liars, right?
Cheesing, huh? Cheesing too.
Just like, he had no idea, which I didn't. But.
You know what? I think that's the last time I had Korean barbecue, which is so sad. Now I'm thinking about it right now.
Nah, you're lying, bro. We went to Vegas. We had Korean barbecue. Look at you. Yeah, your memory's shot, bro.
Hey, that wasn't me. That was Martin. You're right. Okay.
That was a cool night. Because, you know, you guys surprised me. I had no idea. Then I thought the night was over after dinner, but we ended up going out to F6, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got a couple bottles of Douce, you know. I mean, it was a good night. I just don't remember leaving, you know.
You know what? I remember asking Cortez. That's the last time I saw Cortez. I'm like, hey, bro, you good? You're like, nah. Bro. You want to go home? Yeah.
That's when I was, you said I was like sitting down. And, like, you just looked at me like, damn, this dude, like, he's not here right now, huh?
Yeah, it was the eyes, dude. That's what it is. Like, just look at someone's eyes.
Yeah. I remember Andrew and Nesto showed up. Because it was Andrew's birthday weekend, too.
You're right. Yeah, it was.
And then they showed up, and I was already at that level.
Right.
Like, let us buy you a beer at the bar. So I go to the bar with them, and they bought me a beer. I don't know what it was, but it looked like engine oil. I took a sip, bro. I put it back down. I was like, and I got my David Blaine on and just disappeared, bro. I was just like, I'm out of here. So I went, and I think that's when you see me sitting down, and I was like, I'm done.
You know what? I remember what beer it was. I think it was like I forget. I think it's called Racer. It's like IPA or something like that. But it's
like Racer 10 or something like that.
Yeah. You know, which is not the best IPAs. You know, but I mean. At a bar, when you're paying the same price for that or like a Corona, you want to get fucked up. So you're you're gonna like, okay, let's do it, you know. And that was IPA they were drinking that night. You're right. That's funny.
Yeah. To be honest, right now that's my most memorable moment of 2019. Worst, I can't really think of a worst moment. I can't really think of anything, but I can say that I wish I was more consistent with the goals I had in mind. You know, like for instance, we have a YouTube channel, like me and Levy. Yeah. I wish I was more consistent with that. I let things get in my mind saying like, oh, I shouldn't do this. It's pointless or whatever. But I love making the videos. I love editing and all that. So I had all of 2019 to do that. I made like maybe 3 or 4 videos. It could have been more.
Right.
So
right.
That might be my worst, I guess, moment, if you could call it that.
No, it makes sense because, I mean, I think, I know I was one of the people that was probably throwing it out, like, hey, guys, when are you guys going to do another
exactly.
or something like that,
yeah.
you know? Like, like, it's been a while. Like, come on, like, what happened?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can say that for worst moment. Like, I wish I was more consistent with making those videos for YouTube. Right. And just other little things, like even going to the gym. I wish I was a little more consistent. I was more consistent than I've ever been, but I could have done better. You know?
No, I hear you.
So, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I think it was a pretty solid year. You know,
it sounds like it is. If that's all, that's the that's the.
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna go home tonight and be like, dang, I forgot to tell him that one time I shit in my pants in the car. You know,
I'm always something bad about. You know,
that's like, damn, dude, how'd you forget that?
That's funny as hell, though. I mean, it does sound like a solid year for you. I mean, that's.
Dude, I'm missing something. I know there's like something bad that I could talk about, but.
You know what though, but
maybe I don't want to remember it right now.
It's not bad enough that it affected you so bad that it changes something. You know what I mean? Like, even with me with cell phones, it's not that bad of a thing. Right. It's just and
right. Yeah, that's not.
It's not.
I mean, if that's your worst moment, then I mean, I'll take that.
It's not that bad of a year. You know what I mean? Like, because so. Overall, we had a good 2019, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cheers to that.
Oh, cheers to that, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to everyone out there. If you're drinking, listen to us.
If you're sipping a michelada on January 1st, cheers to that.
Hey, which helps with the hangover if it's you went hard last night for those. If you're like me and had a couple of tequila shots, 1 too many,
Hey, can I tell them? Can I tell them you were asleep when I got here?
Oh, dude. It's funny. I text you like at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this guy's good.
Yeah.
And based on how you were last night before you left, I was like, there's no way he's going to be up tomorrow morning to this podcast.
That's so funny. And then the next thing I knew, I'm like, who the hell's calling me at 11:30? I'm like, what the hell?
Bro, I was standing outside with my bags, just looking homeless. Like, is anybody going to open this door for me?
And then you're like, hey, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm outside.
I know, and you know what's funny? I can hear you in your room.
Oh, shit.
You're like, oh, all right. Well, I'll see you right now.
And it still took me like about 5 minutes to open the damn door.
I was like, his room's right next to the door. Yeah.
Oh, man. It was a struggle to get up, though, really.
It was, oh, man.
Hey, easy, okay? We don't easy yellow, okay? We don't gotta fucking go into this one now.
Oh man,
it really was a struggle all morning.
Yeah,
I got lucky that I had the pozole this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Made for my mom. I mean, it was in the freezer. I heated it up, and it was good to go. You know what I mean? Like, it was helpful.
Dude, the pozole last night was fire.
Oh, that too. I mean,
so good.
Props to our homie Jose. You know, his mom made that. They had a nice New Year's, setup.
And congratulations to him as well.
Yes, him and Brenda. He proposed last night. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it was a good night, and she didn't even see it coming. We were just talking about this earlier. Like, she did not see it coming.
No idea it was coming. That's funny.
That is pretty cool. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, that pozole, I swear it had, no disrespect, it had drugs in there or something. Because after I had my second bowl, dog, I was spacing out. I was like, bro, where am I, dude?
It might have been the hot sauce. The hot sauce was there. It was good, though.
Dog, I was like, good. What did this do to me? Like, I didn't want to drink no more. I was just
sitting there
like,
open, huh?
No, even Mike came up to me. He's like, hey, dude, you all right? I was like, yeah. He's like, your eyes are pretty glossy. I was like, dude, I had some pozole. Dude. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, dude, something's in that pozole, bro.
I remember because you had a ball, and I'm still eating my ball, and then next thing I know, you're like, I'll be back. You came back with a full another ball.
Yeah, bro. I swear I didn't even finish the first bowl. I went to go get seconds. I was like, nah, let me go get some more, man.
Yeah, it was, like I said, we were the first ones to go at it too. So I mean, it was a fresh pot, for us. It was good though. It was really good. That's funny as hell.
All right, bro.
All right. So what's our
We got another topic to talk about, right?
next topic?
Which is,
It's a struggle right now.
oh, struggling. Where we at? Okay. Next topic we wanted to talk about is mental health and stuff that people, us normal 9-to-5 workers, deal with every single day.
Correct.
You know,
Correct.
any age, any race or gender, or it's 2020 now. I got to say all this stuff.
No, you do. You got.
Because I don't want to disrespect nobody.
Right.
I don't want to get canceled on the first show. You feel me? But anyways, yeah, a lot of mental health stuff that we want to try to cover in a short amount of time. Particularly with have you ever watched T.I.'s podcast?
Dude, hey, T.I.'s podcast ain't too bad though.
Bro, how he talks though.
I think I tagged you in a couple.
Yeah, he showed me the one with Nick Cannon.
Yeah, Nick Cannon.
Dude, how he be talking though?
I know.
He's like, dog. I was like, why you talk like this, bro? The peculiar smell that my nostrils are picking up at the very moment. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, you know.
You're right. Yeah, me trying to say particularly me. I feel like T.I. right now. But yeah, I've 2019. Oh, you know what? That might be one of the worst moments I've had in 2019. I've dealt with a lot of mental health issues this year, in particular, with stuff that's going on in my life. For instance, like I remember me and you had a discussion outside the house one of these nights, and I told you, like, hey, you know how people would always say, like, oh, I'm depressed, I have anxiety, blah blah blah, whatever, and I would always say, like, never me. That'd never be me. Like,
right,
yeah,
right,
okay,
right.
everybody has Right. I was so like naive to mental health, right? But to actually go through it and feel the stuff, I'm just like, yo, like this is real stuff. Like it's not anything to play around about. It's like anybody at any time can go through this stuff and experience, for instance, in my case, depression, which I've never had depression to this extent before, ever in my life. But yeah, to deal with it, dude, like it's a struggle, bro. That like literally that is literally a daily struggle that I now know that, like, man, people really go through this, and it's difficult, man. Like when people try to talk, and sometimes I understand when people don't want to talk about it, because I felt embarrassed to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, nah, that would never be me. I'm strong. I get through whatever. Like nothing can faze me. But nah, bro, we're all human. We all deal with our own issues. We all go through our own stuff, and I mean, yeah, like I dealt with such deep depression that like my mind was all over the place, bro. Like I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to do. I just needed answers ASAP. When I know you can't get the answers right away. Even when you do get the answers, it's not gonna solve everything. You feel me? If that makes sense. But yeah, bro. That's something I've been dealing with, and I still deal with, and I know other people deal with every day. But something that we just have to continue to work on. It's a new year now, and just every day, just try to get better. Just try to seek help, from friends, family. You've helped me out, which, helped me progress in dealing with it. So I appreciate you, bro.
I love you, dog.
Appreciate you, bro.
Cheers
to that.
right now, for real,
yes, sir. Don't cry on me, dog.
Hey, easy, bro. I'm a sentimental guy. I got heart, all right? I got heart.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's why I know I could talk to you, bro. So.
But I mean, it's tough to see someone. It's tough, and it's not easy for you to say this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because this is your struggle, for real. It really is, and I never use the word struggle. Guess I'm using it now, huh?
You've said it at least 30 times.
I did. I think I have.
We're gonna have to get like this jar that says "struggle" on it, and every time you say it, bro,
Dolly Gordon.
Nah, you gonna have to put $5 in it. At least, bro.
Oh man, but no, on the real though, I mean, it's crazy though, man. I mean, honestly, you're my brother, bro. You're my brother,
Yeah.
and it's just hard to, like I said, my eyes were open when you talk about that. Like how you said it right now, that you never think anxiety is a real thing. You hear people talk about it, and I remember telling you that night, I was like, I'm in that boat right now, and my eyes are open now to it, but I mean, I was just like, yeah, why do people have anxiety? What the heck, you know, like, it's you're the one controlling yourself, but
yeah,
as you get older, it just kind of grows on you. It's just weird, you know, and maybe because the way you're living, it's just, you're used to things, and something that's not going your way, honestly, I really don't know. I don't have it, at least not yet.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes, like, even yesterday, just chilling throughout the whole day, and I'm like, maybe this is anxiety right here. I was like, man, I'm bored. I don't want to be at Jose's house already. I want to go party already. Like, you know, but I don't want to turn up too soon. You know, I've been on vacation the past couple of weeks, and you know, but it's like, I was like, let me get going. Let me get ready. Let me get going. You know, I'm just sitting here doing nothing. But I mean, that's the low key, right?
Yeah, bro. I mean, there's been moments where, like, you know, we throw parties and stuff. We all kick it with, like, the whole groups here or whatever. Excuse me. And then I'll catch myself just sitting there like, why am I here?
Right.
You know, like, what are we all doing here? Like, what's my purpose? Like, should I even be here? Do I belong here? You know, I start questioning myself like that, which no one gives me a reason to question myself like that, but I can't help it. Like, your mind is so powerful sometimes. It just, like, takes over and just makes you think about this stuff, and you can't help it. Like, this is off topic a little bit, but you ever sit there and you're like, am I breathing right now? and then you, like, and start breathing, and then you're like, all right, I want to stop thinking about breathing, but you can't stop thinking about breathing. You know what I'm talking about?
No, not at all,
bro. Okay. How about this?
I'm sorry to laugh, bro. I'm sorry.
How about this? You know, have you ever felt like, am I, like, how many times do I blink, or am I blinking? Like, you don't think about blinking, right? On a daily basis, you don't think about. But then once you start thinking about blinking, you're just like, like, look at me. Now I can't thinking about blinking. I'm like, fuck, how many times am I blinking right now? How many times do I blink a day?
That's rough. That's.
Me and Lovey were talking about this the other day. Like, you're sitting there like, am I breathing too fast?
You know, it reminds me of this fucking Will Ferrell. Fucking, he's like, what do I do with my hands right now? You know, on the fucking Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
Talladega Nights. You know.
Yeah.
What do I do with my hands right now? You know,
right.
How many times am I blinking? That's funny. That's. I never thought about that stuff. You know.
Yeah, bro. Like. Yeah, like, I start thinking about stuff like that, man. Like, what is my purpose in life, bro? Like, I shouldn't be here. I don't belong here. You know, like, no one would care if I wasn't at this party. You know, like, no one would care if, like, if they lost me as a friend, you know, all that type of stuff. So, that'll eat you up, bro. You know?
Easily.
That'll eat you up. And that'll easily ruin a night and just, yeah, man, it's tough. Again, daily struggle that I deal with.
No, I mean, trust me, that's not easy at all, and that is a struggle, bro. That's why, and reason being, I got teared up that day because it was tough to see, you know, my good friend going through that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's just not easy. You know what I mean? It's like, what can I do to help? You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, that's rough. You know what I mean? But I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's gonna be you yourself that lets people help, or you gotta go ask the help. You can't be Mr. Macho Guy all the time. You know, what I mean? Even though I call this guy Buff Coat because this guy got buff as hell in the gym. A good side of 2019.
Oh yeah, best moment. Yeah, dude.
You know,
I think I started 2019 at like 150 pounds.
I'm telling you, it's roids. It's roids.
Only the best. I think now I'm at like 166, 67, something like that. Yeah. Damn,
that's pretty good.
I mean, I could have probably put on some more, but I mean, whatever, bro.
You know, but no, I mean, you're fitting into the shirts pretty good though. You know what I mean? Like, no homo.
Yeah, dude, I went down.
I work out, huh?
I went down in size. I used to wear a small, now I'm extra small. So.
Wow. Extra sexy, I guess, huh? To all ladies out there. Sorry, love you.
Oh, God damn it. All right, hold on.
Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some pimpin' in it.
All right. Yeah, sorry, Lovey. Sorry for that. I don't endorse any of these messages that Chuck is putting out there right now. So
easy. Like I said, easy, Chuck, easy. Ready for a shot, big dog?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, here we go.
Why not?
2020.
Right on, 2020.
Big year. By the way, so I see new topic. Change the subject here, but I see your Lakers are. Well, they were doing good.
Well, I mean, they're still doing good.
They made a little skid there. You know what I mean?
Look at you. Look at you dropping stuff. That's how you know you're lying about stuff right now.
We're trying to talk shit. I'm
yeah.
At you. But yeah, man. I mean, they were doing good. They were hot. You know, I don't really watch a lot of NBA basketball, but I'm hyped to see them just because I'm a big LeBron fan, so I mean, gotta respect him.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh man.
No, I mean, look, me and my dad were talking about it last night. We both agree that we're not the biggest LeBron James fans. We never were.
Really?
No. Well, I mean, for instance, in my case, I grew up a Kobe fan, number 8 and number 24.
Yeah, okay,
you feel me? And he was the Lakers. For me, he was the Lakers.
No,
right. And then the whole time, like, LeBron comes in the league and it's like, oh, who's better, Kobe or LeBron? Yeah. Kobe or LeBron? So I mean, I picked my side a long time ago.
Of course.
But me and my dad said, hey, LeBron's on the team, and for instance, like the past 4 years, we've been bad, bro. We've been really bad, you know. So if he's gonna, be on the team and make us better, make us the Lakers again, I'm all for it. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, LeBron's number one, no.
No, I hear you. I mean, that's very true. I mean, Kobe was the man, dude. Like,
Kobe was, still is.
And I still remember that day we went to Buffalo Wild Wings for Kobe's last home game, bro. And the Lakers were losing.
Yeah.
This guy showed himself,
dude.
Bro.
And everybody in there was Laker fans, or a Kobe fan.
Kobe fan, yeah. They were there for him.
And if you weren't a Kobe fan, you were in there. You became a Kobe fan.
Yeah, man. I mean, Kobe went off that day, dude.
That was the best way to go out.
Yeah.
I mean, winning a championship might have been the best, but I mean, still, like him dropping 61, I think, 62, something like that.
They were down 15 or something like that. I mean, it was like, oh damn, this is the way he's gonna go out like this.
And how much of it was the Jazz just letting him, you know what, let old man Kobe get his shine.
You can think about it, but he's still gotta make the shots though.
Because listen,
gotta make the shots.
Bro. Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but he had a little speech at the end.
What do you say?
Well, I mean, I don't know what he said, but he stood mid-court. Shaq was there. All the old Lakers were there. Everybody was there. I'm just like, this is scripted.
Hey.
I mean, he dropped, like I said, 61, 62, something like that. But, I mean, he took 100 shots, though.
You're right.
The game plan was from the first minute of the game was give Kobe the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
But still a dope time. Still cool to see that, he was my hero growing up, man. Yeah. I just wanted to be Kobe, bro. I just wanted to be Kobe. But anyways, talking about today's Lakers, I love them, man. I mean, I can't complain, dude. We lost to the Clippers twice, but whatever. I mean, me and my dad also said rather lose to them now.
I was about to say that right now.
Than later on in the playoffs when it matters. They can sweep us the whole season. I don't care. Regular season, I don't care. But when it comes down to playoff time, if we match up with them again, that's when we gotta take them.
And that's the one thing that LeBron does is that in the playoff time he just turns on another level.
Yeah, he turns it up, man. He turns it up.
He takes over a game, and it's just. I said, I mean, Kobe's the man, but LeBron's pretty good to himself. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
He'll be a legend. And
I can't.
His little son being out here playing basketball, that's pretty dope too, though. I mean,
I can't deny the fact that he's gonna go down as one of, if not the best, basketball player ever. It's just, it
was just trippy enough that last year's finals that he wasn't in there, and it was 7 years in a row that
that's like
almost some Tom Brady shit right there.
I was just about to say, if you don't see Tom Brady in the playoffs, I was like, what's going on? Is this even the NFL?
Even with the Patriots not getting a bye this coming year,
that's true. Yeah.
But it's still gonna fucking make everybody come. That's a run for everybody right there. You know what I mean? That's just the way these guys are just stars, dude. You know what I mean?
Just stars, for sure.
But anyways, my question is, what is going on? Is the Lakers just relaxing? I mean, by the way, number 4, I always forget his name. Might as well just shave his hair
Caruso?
off. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's gross.
Bald Mamba?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Mamba.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, but he's a baller, bro.
He's a baller, yeah. That dude has heart. That dude has hustle.
He needs to shave his shit off.
Listen, he was trying to get 3 H's, right? The heart, the hustle, but he ain't got the hair though. You feel me? And I'm gonna tell you right now, that was probably the worst joke of 2020.
You know what though? A lot of Lakers fans out there will probably be like, bro, easy dog.
No, you know what? I love that dude, man. I love that dude, man. Like his put back jams sometimes, his hustle, like he goes out there and plays, bro. You know, like because if you look at him, I'm not trying to be mean here, but if you look at this dude, you play for the Lakers. You play for the Lakers.
I'm telling you, bro. And
come on, bro.
I think I brought it up last year. You know, I'm like, dude, who's this guy? Only just because his hair was already bad, and now it's gone, bro. And it's so sad because what is he like 24, 25 maybe?
I don't even know, bro.
He's young.
He looks like he's like.
Oh man.
I was about to say some mean shit right now. Never mind.
It's your Lakers.
Yeah. But the fact
like,
that we brought him back, I mean, that shows something. Though.
Oh, but he's good.
You know, like we got rid of.
LeBron was like, this guy's good. Like,
yeah. He'll. Well, you know what though? I feel like with LeBron, it's like, let's keep him because he'll listen to me.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like the other younger dudes, like Lonzo, Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Even Josh. I like Josh Hart a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like he was good, but still is good. But LeBron's like, I can't get control of these guys. That's my opinion. I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure because it's gonna be LeBron's team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Always.
Again, he's making the team to win the championship. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna be pretty close this year.
And you just have to like with any sport, any team, you just have to have the right pieces. Right. You know, right. I mean, maybe Caruso's that hidden gem. You know, he ain't got no hair. He ain't got no hair, but he got that heart. All you need is heart and hustle.
Sometimes in basketball, bro.
I mean, look at LeBron.
You need that little.
LeBron don't have hair.
Power, bro.
LeBron don't have hair, bro. I know you.
LeBron needs to shave his shit too, though, bro. I mean, for real.
LeBron got that heart, that hustle. But that's probably why he connects with Caruso so much. He's like, you know what, bro? Yeah, we on the same page,
right, though,
you know?
Right. Let's take the shot. Here we go. Cheers.
Yes, sir. Cheers, man.
2020.
Cheers. Ooh, the shot glass, though. We got to talk about that.
You know I love my Eagles.
Yeah, you're...
that was pretty good.
Your Eagles got a bunch of... what's that movie called? Invincible?
Invincible, right?
Yeah, what's the dude's name?
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, him.
Oh, but you want the real receiver?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm going to draw a blank right now, dude. For reals.
What's his name, like Vince or something?
Vince Papale. Thank
you, bro. You guys got a bunch of Vince Papales on your team right now.
We really do. If you guys
straight
haven't
off
seen
the street.
It is on Disney Plus, by the way.
Yeah.
Sponsoring Disney Plus, I guess.
Dang, plug Disney Plus. I hope we get paid, bro. They gonna look at us like, who the hell is this shouting us out?
I'm a company guy right here.
Yeah, but you guys got a bunch of Vince Papales on your team.
We really do, though. We got guys off the street, you know, and I'm always saying it to all the Cowboy fans out there, or even Giant fans. Nah, the Wentz haters.
You should be thanking us, bro. You should be thanking us.
The only reason why, I mean, we're in the playoffs because our quarterback, first season that he's been in the league, that he's fully healthy. You know what I mean? Which is a plus.
How many years in the league?
His fourth year now.
Fourth year? And his first year healthy?
Healthy. That's crazy.
Wow.
Right? That's why there was a lot of doubters in the beginning of the year. Why, like, Nick Foles.
Was that his first year when he got injured against the Rams, was it?
No, second year.
That was the second year, huh? Yeah, okay.
The first year, he got hurt, like, towards the end of the year. But, I mean, it was just, like I said, I mean, they had a lot of doubters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just tough, bro. I mean, he takes a lot of shots, you know, even though we're supposed to have.
He's a baller, though.
Yeah,
he's a baller. I admit that. He's a baller, dude. Bro.
You know, and it's scary when he gets hit or when he runs, but Carson Wentz is a guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I mean, this week, big game against Seattle. It's like I said, it's going to be his third time, actually his fourth time playing Seattle. We're 0-3 against the Seahawks his last 3 games. I mean,
he's trying to go for that Kirk Cousins Monday Night Football record.
Man, I mean, yeah.
Kirk's like, what, 0-9 now?
0-9 now, yeah. He had 2 Monday night games this year. That's crazy.
You know what? He could have had that last one against Green Bay, though.
Oh, I thought they were going to win.
I think he was like, wait, I'm 0-8 right now?
Let me keep it going, huh?
I want to keep it going. Yeah. Y'all going to remember me.
No, for real, though. I mean, it's rough for him on Monday nights.
Yeah, bro. I don't.
If I was the Vikings, I'd be like, hey, don't schedule no Monday night games for me, please. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
If so, make it the Bengals or Browns or something. like an easier
They
game.
probably still find a way to lose that shit too.
What's actually the Vikings are in the playoffs too? They're playing the Saints.
Oh, glad you brought that up. I seen something today, an article that said there was a NFL playoff hype video that left out the Eagles and the Vikings, I think. Like, every other team in the playoffs is in the video.
But no Eagles in
no Eagles, no Vikings. So, if that's true, I want to look it up. If that's true, how does that make you feel, bro? Because the NFL, whoever's in charge of the NFL media, they're like, all right, we're going to make a hype video for the playoffs, right? Get everybody excited for the weekend.
Right,
Wild card weekend, right? And, they're making the video like, all right, who's in the playoffs? This team. And they went down the list and they seen the Eagles and the Vikings. They're like, do we have to have them in this? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are the Vikings playing?
The Saints, bro. And in New Orleans, bro.
Do we have to have the Vikings and the Eagles in this? You feel me?
All right, so I had to look at this quote right now because this is the man right here on the Eagles team, Malcolm Jenkins. If you guys never heard of him before, safety.
Never heard him.
And he posted this on Twitter, and he says, "This is gonna answer your question." Right? He says, "You ever have that friend that you frankly don't like, and yet they always show up to the party uninvited? So you're like, fuck, dude, why is this guy here? Super loud as hell, and they're probably gonna start a fight." And this is what he said. "Well, we're that friend. Let's have some fun." Ooh, Eagles in the party, bro. That's what it is, dude.
Well, first round out.
We're gonna find out. What helps us out is that it's a home game, and the link's gonna be crazy. Trust me. Even the bar I go to, the Rabbit Hole.
Look at you giving out
free
plugs all day.
Hey man, but it's gonna be lit as hell. I mean, trust me, and it's just Carson Wentz doing this with some guys that are off of the practice squad, bro. Man. Like, it's guys who were not even signed a couple weeks ago, bro. Like, it's just crazy, dude. Like, it's just weird. I mean, the O-line's banged up, and I don't know. It's fun to watch, dude.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have to admit, watching the last week's game against the Giants, just seeing all these seeing all the injuries that still were happening.
I remember you told me that. Dude,
I'm just like, I remember texting you. I was like, yo, these injuries are getting ridiculous, bro. Like, I start to feel bad. I was like, come on, dog. At one point, they said someone was trying to go in the blue tent, but someone was already in there.
I didn't hear that, but that's so crazy.
Someone was trying to get in the blue tent to seek medical attention, but there was a line. They kicked him out like, hey, listen. You gotta wait. Listen, his injury happened the first quarter. Yours just happened. You gotta wait, bro. But
that's pretty bad, dude.
That's bad, bro. Like, and I mean, you guys have already had all these injuries, and it's still week 17, still happening. About to go into the playoffs. Like, come on.
You know who we signed a running back this week because we got to fill a spot, and it's Vander Holyfield's son.
Really?
It's pretty crazy. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Has he been in the league?
I guess he was on another practice squad. I mean,
really?
I don't know, but I mean, it's just weird that we're all these new names that are just all right, bro, come on in, let's go, another guy.
You know what? I feel like sometimes that works out because these guys, like, nobody knows them and they have something to prove. For instance, Boston Scott, bro, nobody knew who he was. I didn't know who he was. Right. Well, I mean, I seen him maybe a couple weeks ago or something like that. Yeah. And I was like, who's this guy? Real small dude, but man,
next Thursday,
heart of a lion, bro. Yeah, like, dude. That dude, like, he ran all over us, bro. I was like, what is going on?
It's like I said. I mean, he fumbled his first punt return because Darren Sproles got hurt.
Yeah.
And then he never got touches no more.
Right.
He was done. Like, of course, you get one chance and you mess up. That's hurt yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But with the injuries, they're like, okay, here we go. You got to prove yourself. Yeah. And man, he is showing himself, dude. Man. He's like 5'8" probably. Yeah. $190, maybe 200 pounds, maybe. But he is showing himself right now, dude. Yeah. I think he has like 6 touchdowns the last 2 games, bro.
Man, you know everything about him, huh? Ooh, man, where does he live? What's his favorite color?
I know he can dance, though. I'm not sure.
You know he can dance?
Well, if you didn't see it on the last game, he scored a touchdown. Dude. I mean, one of the 3 touchdowns, he was dancing on your guys' end zone, bro. So I mean,
I'm not really checking for men's dance moves.
Easy, bro. I know I called you a sexy size earlier, but
I'm not looking like that. But all right, bro.
Yeah, man. So I mean, hopefully, I'm just glad the Eagles are in the playoffs. I'm glad we beat the Cowboys. You know what I mean?
You know what? That also like makes me feel better. Like I'd rather, if I had to choose.
There you go. I think everybody does though. I mean,
I'd rather see y'all in the playoffs than what are they called?
The cowgirls. You know? I mean,
oh, I thought it was bitches.
Oh! Talk about language over here, huh? Nah, but for real though, man, it's just those fans are rough. You know what the second worst fans though I think are the 49ers fans. The 49ers are doing so well right now, and I wanted to play the 49ers this weekend.
Yeah.
So I wanted to beat them.
You think they're the worst fans?
They're pretty bad, bro. Because they come
Are you just saying that now?
Because they're winning.
I mean,
and they're loud. I mean, because they're it's just I don't like it. I don't like it.
Bro, listen.
I'm not a fan, bro.
Listen to me. Look. I'm gonna do something for you right now. I'm gonna look up this poll they did.
Oh, see, I already know this already. I
feel like it's scientifically proven.
This is my opinion. Okay. This is my opinion.
Mind you, this is coming from an Eagles fan. Okay, go ahead. Opinion. Let's hear it. Look, I was gonna type in worst NFL fans, and I started typing in worst Eagles.
I already know this already. I mean, it's
worst NFL fans. Fan base. Let's see. Ranking the most miserable fan bases in the NFL 4 days ago on ESPN.com.
Wow, 4 days. Yeah, it's updated, huh?
Whoa, the Buffalo Bills. Wait, okay. I don't think
they be going through tables though.
I don't think I looked up the right thing. Wait, you guys aren't even top 15.
I think we got to do it easier, bro. But you got to realize.
No, bro.
I know what list you're looking for.
Oh, meanest fan bases. I'll go off that. Go ahead.
Forever to this day, Eagle fans threw snowballs at Santa Claus on the field, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They threw snowballs.
That's low key racist.
And it's around Christmas at the time. Like, you're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be jolly. Nah.
Ooh, what do you know, bro? Bleacher Report.
Bleacher Report has that shit, yeah.
Top 10. Ranking the 10 meanest fan bases in the NFL. Again, now, if you go down the list. Wait, hold on, though. Number 5 is the New York Giants. So, I mean, I don't think that's true. But
where's the Jets at? The Jets on there?
The Jets?
I figured New York would be like one of those.
Jets are 3. And then 2, the Raiders. And number 1, Philadelphia Eagles.
Damn.
I mean, I'm just reading.
49ers on there?
49ers on the top 10 on Bleacher Report. They are not. Okay. We got Seahawks at 10. Ravens at 9.
It's hard to play in Seattle, though. It's hard.
8, Detroit. 7, Cowboys. 6, New England. I believe that. Yeah. No, I don't believe that. That should be like number 2. No, that should be number 3. Because the Raider fans. All you Raider fans out there, man. Y'all need to get a clue, bro.
It's funny. One of my roommates is a Raider fan, too.
Where you at, bro? 5 Giants, 4 Steelers, 3 Jets, 2 Raiders, and 1 Eagles. Now let me read this real quick. Lincoln Financial Field has long been known as a rough and tumble place. These fans are okay, I'm gonna get my TI on. Vituperative to the point of obnoxiousness. Wow, did TI write this?
Oh, bro, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
Does TI work for Bleacher Report? Philadelphia is a blue-collar place that breeds a strong sense of identity. Their fans wear that identity on their sleeves and manifest it as emotional and mean to the extreme. Yeah, I wish it would have said some more meaner stuff, but yeah, bro.
You know what? They worded it like correctly though. I mean, that's just the way to say it. But I mean, what's the proper way to say it? They are a rough crowd. Yeah, but they love their football out there. You know, that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, I've been to the rabbit hole a few times, and man, it wasn't even the Eagles and Giants playing, but then the Giants would lose, Eagles would win. Oh man, that's the toughest place to be, bro. Like, there was this dude that came up to me one time.
Your cousin?
Yeah, my cousin. My cousin. God damn it, Alex.
It's because the big Eagle fan, by the way.
Oh yeah, probably number 1 Eagle fan in the world.
Yeah, he knows a lot of shit.
Shout out to you, Alex. I hope you're watching and listening. We respect you, bro. Dedication. But there's this one dude that came up to me, bro. This dude, long hair, bro. He just like walked past me, and then he stopped, and then he looked at me again. He looked me up and down, And like as a man, you look me up and down. I was like, what's popping, bro? Like, what's good?
What is this?
And then I looked at him and I just started smirking. I was like, what's the deal? And then he looks at me. We make eye contact. And he goes, starts laughing in my face. I was like, but at the same time, I was like, whatever, bro. Like, you're an Eagle fan. I mean, nobody really cares about you. No, I'm playing, man. Yeah. But I wish y'all the best of luck this weekend. Hopefully, you guys can take down Russ and those Seahawks.
Oh, shit.
And with Beast Mode back,
I know.
You know, he got a little he got a little warm up last weekend, but I think that they're gonna give him the ball a little more. They got that dude back there, Homer. That I think he could do some things, man. Running back for the Seahawks. His last name's Homer, bro.
Oh, the little white boy.
Yeah. Is he white?
You know what?
He light skinned.
Yeah, he light skinned.
Yeah.
My fault.
My fat, bro? What are you talking about?
My fat. Hey, 1 too many shots again. Here we go.
My fat, bro. My fat. The Daily Struggle, bro. I'm gonna start saying that from now on. My fat.
Hey, low-key, this is not Martin. Okay, don't get excited. You're not meeting the guy right now. Okay.
If y'all watching the video right now on YouTube, because it's gonna be on YouTube, y'all look at Martin right now. I mean Chuck right now, and tell me that's not Martin.
It's not.
Look at his eyes. Are they open?
My eyes are never that open though.
Oh man.
All right. Yeah. So, quote of the day. We're gonna close this out with a quote of the day.
Oh yeah, this will be a daily pod or no. That's not a daily podcast. What do you call it? This will happen every podcast. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We're gonna end it off with a quote of the day.
I'm gonna call it quote.
Quote of the day. We're gonna end off with a quote of the day. Send y'all off with something either positive or negative. It could be your worst quote in the world.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, it could say, "Hey, you're gonna go home tonight, and guess what? Your wife's cheating on you. All right, see y'all next week." You know, something like that.
There, that's a quote. You know. You know what though? I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be on you. It's gonna be how you take it and what you want to do with it. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that makes choices in your life.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And so 2020 with the whole new year coming on, you know, everybody always uses that quote, "New year, new me." You know, and I mean, a lot of people like judge it and all whatever. Yeah. But honestly, it's just always trying to better yourself. You know, I think I threw it out there earlier in the podcast, and with the whole 2019, you want to get better. You know what I mean? And it's a new decade, and I mean, I think I was talking to you before the podcast started, Nico, and it was damn. Look at 2010. Where were we at? You know, we were so young. You know, but just start the new decade off great, and it's always best to set goals. Always set goals.
Yes, sir, always.
Try to get better. Mm-hmm. You know, even if you feel like you're living good, like you said, we didn't have that bad of a 2019.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could have been worse, but it could always be better. Always be better. And it'd be great to look forward to 2030 and be like, damn, look, what was that in 2020?
Right.
You know what I mean? And now, look where I'm at now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's all going to start with this year.
Yeah.
Little steps here by there, and that's what it is. I mean, it's just trying to be better. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be easy. Never easy. That's why it's a daily struggle, because it's never easy. Yes, trust me. Yep. It's not like you just go in the next day, have a house, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. You know what? It's not like frills.
It's you. I heard people talk about this before. They say, like, people that are successful, they always say, like, you know, it took them 10, 15, 20 years to get to where they're at, to where they feel like, oh man, like I'm where I wanted to be, right? Right. But they always say, I think this kind of ties into what you're saying, is enjoy the journey. Because they said the journey, the climb up that mountain is better than actually getting to the top. Because you get to the top and you look around like, damn, okay, I did it. Right, I got my house, I got my car, I got my degree or whatever, I got the job I wanted. But the grind to get up there, that's what I believe makes you. That's what people enjoy the most, and I can agree with that. Like there's nothing better than that feeling. Like, man, like I worked so hard for this. I did this, and that. I sacrificed, or whatever, and I feel like you said, moving to 2030, these next 10 years, you got to. Each year is a step in your journey.
It really is.
You know, like, don't think that 2021 you're gonna be where you're gonna be. You might be, but if you're not, You just took another step closer. Make sure you make those steps closer. Get up that staircase to the top, and eventually you'll get there. As long as you stay consistent and you stay motivated and dedicated to wherever you want to go, wherever you want to be. So, yeah, that's my take on it. I hope y'all understand that shit.
Honestly, it all sounds straight from the heart. You know what I mean? That's really for sure. That's usually you're struggling because your heart is hurt. You know what I mean? That's a big struggle right there. Because you know, and that's what it is. I mean, so
yeah, absolutely.
Happy 2020, bro. I mean,
yeah, happy.
I'm glad I'm here with you right now,
sir. Hey, we finally did. We finally did the podcast. We finally did the podcast. You know, we've been wanting to work on this. You know what? To be honest, Chuck has wanted to do this for a long time now. We tried to do it before, but just never worked out because I don't know. Everybody was busy, and I mean, the first time we did it, it was a mess. We were all over the place. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't have the right cords or the cables to connect all our stuff, but we got it going now. You're struggling. We tried to just act like, oh yeah, we know what to do, what to say, this and that, but it didn't work out that way. But we got it going now, and look, we're making our step closer to where we want to be. So I hope you guys do the same, and I hope you guys, real quick, we should have said this in the beginning, like, share, subscribe the podcast. Make sure you guys follow us. We'll come back with some more heat for you guys, some more great topics, sports, mental health, just everyday daily struggles that we deal with. We'll share our stories. You guys can share your stories with ours in the comments or whatever. But yeah, thank you. If you guys listen for this long, if you guys got to this point, appreciate y'all, man. Because honestly, at this point, I don't know what the fuck we talked about, but
we're struggling at the end.
Yeah, but you know what? I think I speak for both of us when I say I had a great time doing this shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
This was fun, and I look forward to doing some more. And hopefully, we get Mike on here because Mike's supposed to be part of this. It's supposed to be a three-headed monster back here, you know, like back in the old Charger days. LT, Michael Turner, Darren Sproles. You feel me?
Maybe.
Okay. But yeah, so appreciate you, bro. We'll be back. I don't know when, but soon enough. And thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Cheers. Yeah, bro. Good shit. Fucking did that shit, bro.
That's why I want to keep going. I want